Apparently I've pissed off all of Canada, and I genuinely want to apologize. I didn't know that Calgary, Alberta was not where the West Edmonton Mall is, so hopefully I can win back your love with this one. We're gonna be talking about the abandoned submarine ride that is at the West Edmonton Mall in Alberta. So for 20 years, they had these submarines, I think around 20 years. I'm sorry if I'm not right. Okay. Around 20 years, they had these submarines going, and there were 7 of them. And they would go around and they would go through like aquariums, and they would see like this underwater shipwreck underneath there. Underwater shipwreck that you would go by in the submarine. And you would see it out of these little portholes. On one side, there was an aquarium with fishes, and guess what? Sharks! Yay! There was also this horrifying, dilapidated, very, very abandoned one down there, but it was mostly for like people to look at and be scared because it has all these tentacles around it. Like, oh, you better be good on this ride or this is going to happen to you. The actual submarines were abandoned, but this is like a special one that was made extremely dilapidated. That was actually when the ride was going. But this is no. You would get into the submarine through this like little trap door, which extremely claustrophobic. But you would get through here. This just looks so small. This image. No me gusta. And here's the abandoned track that is still there, by the way, with all of these things where the submarine used to go on. Also, someone on Reddit says, I rode that as a kid and it went off the tracks. My family and I were trapped in a submarine underwater in a mall for hours. It was terrifying. Some nightmare fuel for you. Then again, it is Reddit, so I don't know how true it is, but just the thought of that, absolutely not. This is the aquarium side where you could either be on port or starboard. If you were on the right side, I forget if that's port or starboard, you can see the aquarium and all the different fishes and sharks. And the other side was like the abandoned stuff, like the pirate ship and all of that more terrifying stuff. Which side would you be on? This is what the whole area looks like. It's a nice little cute little area. It has this walking thing, but all of the things that were running this ride are still under there. Still under there while you're going through the mall. Like, look at this. If you're on the sky bridge, like if you're on the thing, let me show you. Like if you're up there, like at a kiosk or at the mall or something, imagine you're in Abercrombie and Fitch. You come out, you look down and you see this abandoned submarine. Like it looks cool above water. Everything else? No. How do you feel about this?